Howdy, y'all. Welcome back to another video. I appreciate you guys checking out the video today. I know it's been a couple of days since we posted one. I apologize for that, guys. It's been an absolutely crazy week. First and foremost, I just want to give a shout out to Kevin Bentley over at the Knife Doctor. I don't know if you guys seen his recent video. He shouted us out. That was a big help, Kevin. We really appreciate it. He's a fantastic friend of ours, guys. If for some reason, I don't know how, if you're not subscribed or not watching the Knife Doctor and you're watching my videos, you need to go watch the Knife Doctor. His content is just it's par none. I mean, there's nobody to me out there making videos and content like Kevin is. But guys, as the thumbnail says, we've got a mail call Saturday, and as you see, I mean, I've got boxes on boxes on boxes, and I've got more coming. And I was hoping all of it would be here today, but we might do a part 2 to mail call Saturday on Monday and do mail call Monday. But guys, I've had some great stuff come in. I had a trade. I picked up another Manix, some Heretic stuff, a Kilby. So I'm hoping you guys can enjoy it. Let me know what you guys think about the new setup in the background here. I've got some more kind of laid out some of my slips and stuff like that. You know, we might randomly show off one of these here and there. You know, might pick one and show you guys a knife that's in it. You know, I'm sure, I don't think some of this has been seen on the channel, some of it hasn't. Guys, I want to start right here. This knife here comes from our good buddy. If it'll zoom in, come on, focus in. There we go. Our good buddy, HTZDC, a fellow feller of the Yeller, which I recently joined. I don't, not really purposefully, but there's a long story to that. But guys, this here is a Shrade, old timer Shrade Plus USA 858, right? It is a beautiful knife. You know, it's a user. It's not I mean, I say it's not perfect. There ain't nothing wrong with this knife, guys. It's absolutely beautiful. This is what they call the lumberjack, and it is a big stockman, guys. And you guys know how I am. I'm like old HT. I like the big ones. Look at it, guys. Look at that. It's a beautiful sheep's foot blade right there. Absolutely great snap on every single one of these blades. Man, I think it's got some pull. I think it's tight. I mean, just beautiful snap. He cleaned it up good for me. He's got fluted bolsters. Guys, this older old timer stuff is just fantastic. Nice. I mean, you know, especially being a Shrade Plus USA like that. This is a great knife. And this actually has something in the blade. You can barely see it. Ingersoll Rand Professional Tools. So this was either probably something they sold or gave out. Guys, it's almost kind of like a sway back stockman. But if you know me, you know my channel, I can't keep anything factory or stock. I like to mess with everything. So this here is going to our great buddy, old David Morgan. And we're going to have some fun with this because me and HT did some good horse trading on this. So, guys, if for some reason you don't follow HTZDC, which same thing with the Knife Doctor. If you're watching me and you're not watching HT, I don't know what you're doing. Go check him out, guys. He posts just about every day, and he's got some great content, some great knives over there, guys. Y'all go check him out. But that's the first thing that come in today. The second thing actually came in yesterday, guys. If I can get it up. And this is a special edition Rex 45 Manix 2. And, you know, if you know your Spyderco, you know, they make the Rex 121. It actually just come out with a new Rex 121 knife. Not in the native, in the Sage, the button lock, the Sage 6. That's the button compression lock. Excuse me, guys. I'm going to get a sip of this. Shout out to old HT with the mellow yellow there. If you know, you know. But they also made some in Rex 45 and Rex 76. I had a Rex 76 Shaman, and it was not my cup of tea. But I kind of been liking these Manixes, and I've been trying to collect them like Infinity Stones. Honestly, you guys, that Rex, anything Rex is just about the hardest blade steel you're going to get. The HRC on this is extremely high. They're in the 70s. You're talking about a knife that's, you're not going to break it. It'll hold an edge. It's not going to be chippy. But it's going to be very hard to sharpen once it does go. This is a great knife for certain things. I mean, I wouldn't take this and beat it up. Say on something like trying a baton, because it probably will chip that edge, because they do get a little brittle behind the edge a little bit. And you'd have a lot of problems sharpening this without some type of sharpening system. But it's got a beautiful burnt orange G10 Rex 45. This was an exclusive that they did. Not 100% sure what retailer they did it, but I've actually got two more. One is an exclusive. I'm gonna have to do some research on another one. I don't know if one's just a limited run, but I've got two more of these coming. That I was hoping it was going to be here today, but unfortunately it was not. So let's go here. Guys, Kilby Jack. Hey, Redeem BDC. I picked this up from Reed's Cutlery on Whatnot. You guys know me. I like the Kilby stuff. I love the Thunderjacks. I've got a bunch of these. I'm actually a dealer for them at Reed's Cutlery. Thunderjack. It's like the 99.5. I've got a bunch of these sitting up top for some guys that want some. But this is their new knife. It's called, bear with me, please tell me it's on here, Cattle of 1,000 Hills. I was like, I knew it's Cattle of something. Cattle of 1,000 Hills. This is the antique bone. And guys, look how pretty that is. Spear point main blade. It's got your Kilby traditional on the blade. And you guys, these are like a cigar stockman. Beautiful spade blade on the secondary. But then on the third blade, it's got something the case will not do anymore. It's got a punch. But if you need to really get in there and, you guys, if you know on the punch stuff. Guys, that's a beautiful knife. I actually thought it's a little smaller than I anticipated, unfortunately. That's the Kilby. That's the 858. But it is still a beautiful knife. So I'll keep it for a while. I might trade it off or something, but it's a great knife. That's absolutely crazy, guys. Look at the thickness between these two knives. The blade string thickness. Guys, this is a big knife. HT, I appreciate you, buddy. I've been wanting to get one of these. I've had some opportunities. I just hadn't pulled the trigger. You made me pull the trigger. Now let's get this back in here real quick. Guys, I appreciate you. We're very fastly growing on our way to 400 subscribers. We're going to do something special when we hit 500. Definitely some type of giveaway. I'm not sure what yet. Unfortunately, I can't do live streams until I hit 1,000. It'd be cool if I could do a live stream for you guys. But unfortunately, I can't do that. Guys, I picked this up actually on a trade through Blade Binge. That Manix XL that I had put the OD green AWT scales on. I had on Blade Binge and had a few decent offers on it and a few trade offers, nothing really I was looking for. But this popped up and this didn't have trade on it. It was just for sale, but it was for sale for a good price for these knives. And I messaged the guy and I said, hey, would you be willing to trade that knife? I didn't hear back from him for about a day and he messaged me back. And he said, yeah, I would be willing to trade it. And he said, matter of fact, I have your Manix XL on my watch list. And he said, well, my work schedule's all over the place. Let me contact you this evening. And we actually got to talk on his lunch. And he sent me a trade offer for my Manix XL for this in a straight trade. Before I open it, I'll show you guys. This is a Pariah manual drop point DLC OD green. I have been looking for this knife because this knife is absolutely sold out everywhere. And I mean everywhere. Guys, look how pretty that is. Oh, man. And it is just the thickness of that. And I love how they grind it. Thick, thick, thick. And they grind it up. to the tip. Beautiful grind on the blade. All Magna cut, of course. Magna cut. It's just, and the acoustics on this knife, I might have to get it to the microphone where you're going to hear it, are just fantastic. Beautiful inlays. I believe there was probably G10 inlays to give you a little extra texture. It's just, this is a hoss of a knife, guys. Absolutely massive knife. And guys, if you don't have anything from Heretic, if you're a manual lover, you got to get them on your radar. They're based out of Florida. They maybe not the CEO. I think the CEO is a different guy, but the man that owns the company is the son of Marfion that owns Microtech, as my understanding. And they make fantastic knives, and they make a different knife than what Microtech makes. And Microtech, man, actually, you know what? That might be a battle worn. I don't know if you can see that right through here. It's real shiny. It kind of shows it real shiny, and then it's like all real worn through here. This is a brand. So this was brand new in box. This has never been carried, toted, nothing. Almost like an integral top design. I mean, I know it's not. It's definitely screwed together. Yeah, you got a screw there. I'm sure these screws here hold it together. It's got a little lanyard hole. But it's just, yeah. It was worth the wait, guys. The Lord blessed me with this one. I'm not going to lie to you, because there's been several of these I've tried to get my hands on. Not only this one, but just others. And it hadn't worked out. And I kept telling Miss Reagan, I was like, man, I want one of these. And I don't seem like I can pull the trigger on one. And she said, just be patient. If it's meant for you to have one, want to come your way. And I got one, for what I had in that Manix for a steal. The Lord blessed me. Well, that come from Blade Binge. Yeah, this one come from Blade Form. And I was looking around on there, and I'd been looking for a Wraith. And the Wraiths are really hard to find, other than the black manual, the black automatic, the white battle worn auto. You can find some of the manuals, and like the really crazy colors. There's a few of those to the left. Your normal stuff you cannot find. Well, this one was on sale on Blade Form for a very reasonable price. And I got talking to the guy, and we actually started talking on Facebook. And he come down off the price and told me what he would do for it. And I told him I would do it. And kind of went on a limb, didn't know the guy. Had some very good references. But guys, I picked up a Wraith V4 Auto Clip Point Black Blade Show Texas Edition. And these are sold out everywhere. I mean, if you didn't get it at Blade Show Texas, a few dealers got them. But other than that, they're gone. Caution, sharp edge. And when it's saying like some of the cases you get, you got to resharpen. Heretic does not play. And honestly, every picture I saw this knife, you can see it in the video. I thought this was FDE, all tan, all flat out earth. It's actually half FDE, half OD green, which I love because those are my two favorite colors. I was like, oh, this is fantastic. And you sling it. Beautiful green star. Well, actually, no, that might be FDE. Yeah, it is an FDE star. Beautiful FDE star. Blade Show Texas Edition. Yeah, I mean, I can't believe I got my hands on this for what I got it for. It's just a blessing. And then on the clip, Wraith USA, Blade Show Texas 2026. Like this is a collector's piece. And the Lord has blessed me to be able to have it. Man, that thing slings. It's a beautiful piece. Unfortunately, I'm probably going to upset some collectors because that's probably going to be carried. And this one's definitely going to be carried. And this one is definitely going to be carried. I actually, you know what? While we're here and we're talking about moderns, there is a Spyderco up above me. I don't know if you guys have seen, but I got in on a trade that is another exclusive. I'll show it to you guys while we're here. Might as well. This is a beautiful, like kind of green seafoam G10 CPM crew wear, and I believe that's a KnifeWorks exclusive. This one is a factory second. You see that little nick right there? That's how you can tell if it's a factory second or not. I can't find anything wrong with it, but I also had an extra spring and ceramic ball bearing, so this knife also she just slings. And they go, and it was just, that, if we're talking in states of Manixes at the moment, I feel like I told somebody the other day, actually, no, I didn't tell somebody. I said it on the Deep South page the other day on their auction. Said I feel like Seth. I've had so many Spydercos coming in here recently over at Deep South, and I've got the full custom build I did. And I don't think you guys have seen that little lanyard I did. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it or not. I think I need some thicker lanyard because those lanyard tubes are just so big on these knives. But I actually have 2 more on the way, so I'll have 5 Manix once those other 2 show up. And I don't think I'm going to slow down. I might have a little special build on the way. I'm talking to a guy now about purchasing just a blade from him, that he had an extra blade of a blade they no longer make. So that might be on the way too. I've got a knife from Deep South Cutlery on the way. A beautiful traditional knife that I picked up on their Thursday sale on Facebook. So guys, we've got some great content for you guys coming. We went to the Civil War. There was a Civil War show here in Marietta today. I was hoping to find some knives for you guys and get some content. Unfortunately, there was just no knives there. Some really cool relics and stuff. Don't get me wrong, some cool firearms, no knives. Met Mr. Dan Edwards over there. We had a fantastic time with him. As always, he's a great man, great veteran as well. So if you guys see him, if you guys come to Ellaville and see Mr. Dan, y'all don't forget to thank him for his service. He did a great thing for our country. But guys, I appreciate you today. If you guys would like, comment, and subscribe, it'd be a big help to us. And we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks, guys.